Good evening, everybody. Thanks for stopping by my live stream. You have my deepest and most sincere apologies for not being here last week on 8 o'clock, but I can tell you what happened. I needed to get new glasses. I haven't had my eyes examined since literally 2018. So I decided Thursday would be a good day to go get my eyes examined. And normally I don't let them dilate my eyes, but I did this time because he refused to do my eye exam and I didn't want to reschedule it and start all over from scratch again. So my plan was to film that video that afternoon after my eye exam, but after they dilated my eyeballs, I was lucky to make it home in one piece, and I couldn't see right until well after dark and it was too late. So I shot on Friday, and you got to understand something. When I'm making a video, once I start filming, it is all stop. We ain't going to the grocery store. We ain't cutting grass. I'm not even making the bed. Nothing until that video is done. And that means I'm going to be editing all through the next day into Saturday. And that is unfortunately what happened. And that's why I missed it. I thought there was a game on or something like that. Like there was the last time there was a game on. I think it's the World Series. And I just had a handful of people come in, and so really open. And I wasn't on my game that day. And anyway, first of all, let's do a check. Is my audio all right? Let me know if my audio is all right. That's what I need to make sure. It's just now 6 o'clock, because it is not uncommon for me to start my video and leave my mic muted. Good. So everything is working. We're up. I got 26 people in here. Got a few people are creeping into Twitch. This is a dual stream as usual. It is Twitch and YouTube live stream. There is one thing that I did forget to do that I promised I would do. And if you weren't here last week, then, or the last time I did a video, that was week before last, I said that I was going to fix it so the comments from both streams would scroll across my stream like you see on Twitch, you know. And I know it can be done. It's not that hard. I just need to find a video that says this is how you do it without trying to sell you something or you tell you exactly the wrong thing to do. So I have that. So let me say hello to a few of you all. Hello, everybody out there in the Twitch world. I appreciate you coming by. I'm sorry that I'm 2 hours early, and maybe that threw things off. I don't know. I just was not on my game today. I'm getting old. I'm over 65, and I think after you get over 65, I think it is just a constant string of things that irritate you or make you feel rotten. I don't know. I'm just beginning to wonder now. Anyway, let me say hello to a few people. Hey, how are you doing, Kirby? Pawn, P.S. That's not a pawn, P-W-N. Hey, how are you doing? Nate York, how are you doing? Wendy's has a new frosty ice cream sandwich. Interesting, although I typically do not do ice cream for physical reasons. Mainly, I cannot, once I get it home, you know, especially like a Frosty or something like that, the shelf life is so short on those things, it's just not funny. Let me switch over here and check and see why I'm not showing any chat in Twitch. Anyway, anybody in Twitch over there? I see 12 viewers, but I'm not seeing anybody in the Twitch stream chat. Is my chat screwed on there, or is anybody home? Let me know. Anyway, Fire Trucker, how are you doing? Alfie, Alfie, how are you doing? Appreciate that. Let me see who else is here. Maxine, I wanted to say, oh, thank you. Good. I'm glad that's alive. Maxine, I want to give a special shout out and hello to Maxine because it's almost dinner time and she's watching my live stream for dinner, or maybe before dinner. Pre-dinner live streams, that is kind of the way to go. I really don't know that I could watch a live stream and eat food at the same time because I am a very one-track guy with a binary thought process, and it leads me to that type of activity where I can only do one thing at a time. That's why when I edit my videos, I do nothing else. Anyway, Bag of Toes. Bag of Toes. That's the name. Wow. Wish I'd have thought of that one, huh? I had some wicked names back in the day, back in the early days of the internet, for sure. Yeah, it is what it is. I was not feeling good today. Well, this happened the week before that. It was the eye doctor thing. Okay, this week I am decided I'm going to pressure spray my porch. Okay. It's a big stone porch. Okay, so I'm out there pressure spraying and moving around, twisting, and I twisted just the right way where I didn't leave the house for 2 days. I'm just now getting out. I was kind of hurting a little bit when I shot the last video, and it's just about over now. I had to take a lot of naproxen, so I don't know. I think I have mixed feelings on people aging, you know, staying around to their 90 or 100 years old. I'm kind of like, you know, as long as you're healthy and moving around good, what's it matter? And I'm not crying. I don't care. I deal with it. You know, I'll deal with it. I got issues. I'll deal with them. Anyway, Liz is... No, I thought Liz GRN. Oh, that's not my sister. I know you're not on Twitch, but how are you doing, Liz? And Wombat Wiggle, how are you doing? Offbeat Turtle. I appreciate y'all coming into my Twitch live stream. Do quick reviews of Halloween candy. It's over. Halloween's over, dude. Halloween is over. I think I was editing on Halloween night. I don't know what I was doing on Halloween night, but I surely wasn't out doing any Halloween-y stuff. We didn't even participate in that. Your sister has a non-binary thought process. I'm pretty binary, dude. I'm pretty single track, single tasking. I'm not a multitasker. Never have been. Can't count my toes and my fingers at the same time, by the way. Let me move this mic down out of there. It's about to poke my ear out. There. Louie, Louie, Louie. Louie is not my cat. Louie is my sister's cat, Liz. She's in the chat. She's a moderator. And Louie is a male cat. All my cats are all females. Pretty cat. Hard to get up to. You know, when you come up with a GoPro on the end of a 6-foot-long stick, cats tend to run for their life. Even if they're not that unfriendly, and especially if they don't know you, they're going, man. So it took me a long time to sneak up on them. It did, to get those shots, to actually touch that cat and pet that cat that I put in there. And you know, I could have done a little better with the song. I like the song on the intro, though. By the way, just one question: do you own all the cats in the show? Yes and no. The only interloper, the only cat that is not physically my cat is Louie. That would be my sister's cat, and he lives all the way in Ohio. So when I'm up there visiting my family, part of my time is chasing Louie around with the GoPro, because Louie has some interesting looks. Priscilla has gotten so hard to film, I don't even try half the time anymore, because she just doesn't cooperate. And Belle's just getting too sick to shoot. I don't think Belle's gonna be around a year from now. She's like 16 years old. She is really old. Thanksgiving stream. Yeah, I'm gonna do a Thanksgiving stream. Maybe what day is? Let me see. What day does Thanksgiving fall on? It's Thursday, right? Duh. Even I know that, and I should get a something and bring it out here and eat it for stream, shouldn't I? We'll put that in the works. Maybe I'll get, my wife's to make food for Thanksgiving, so maybe I'll sneak some of it away and do a live stream that day. Maybe that's the thing to do. See if anybody shows up. Seems like nobody's going to show up because it's going to be a holiday, right? Yeah. Hey, Maxine, but Maxine's cool. Maxine wasn't here the last time, if I don't remember correctly. Were you not here, Maxine? Have you abandoned me for food? Oh, I don't know. Brown Pug. What's Brown Pug got to say today? That Brown Pug thinks I should come here for the Thanksgiving. The Firehouse Thanksgiving Turkey Sub. 700. Do you realize that I did that already, right? My camera is like sitting crooked and it's bothering me. There. That's more better. Yeah, my wife's not going to come on the live stream. She sees the camera, she runs. She don't play that. She don't play to get in her picture or her video or anything like that. That's can tell you it's not going to happen. Maybe it will. You never know. I might catch her at a weak moment. I could always drug her up, give her a lot of alcohol, and bring her over here. Oh, by the way, that camera is actually live, girl. Yeah, I would not be Mr. Popular for quite a long time. Carolina Crosswinds. Your cats enjoying catnip. Well, that's a good idea, Caroline. I actually should have thought of that. I think I have some catnip around the house. Well, I'll be curious to see how Priscilla does. Priscilla would probably like bite my hand off and eat it instead of the squirrel if I got her all high with catnip. But I think that's a good idea. I sure I have problems with them, because I had a black cat before Priscilla, and she would do cat tricks, jump from car to car. She would do anything. And then I don't want to go on what happened to her. That was one of my neighbors was careless with some rat poison and ended her, and I didn't appreciate that. And I'm still mad about it, by the way. But revenge is served cold, so we must wait. We must wait longer before we rectify that wrongdoing. Grease Demon is here. Now that a few people have shown up in Twitch, I'm very sorry for not having the chat from both streams scroll across the screen. I forgot to do it. I have no excuse except I forgot to do it, and I'll make it happen. It's not that hard to do. I don't even think I have to do anything special with OBS. I mean, it's I don't have to get a download anything. I just have to figure out how to make that happen. I've done it. Actually, I did it once before. I just didn't like the look. Anyway, chocolate egg. How are you doing? Drug stream. Yeah, cat's high on catnip. I got to get some catnip. Liz, you got any catnip? Just say yes or no. I need to get some catnip. Catnip. That's what I'm talking about. Because if I don't have, I have to find out whether I have some growing around the house or not. I may not. I have to see where there is some, or I can find somebody that has catnip. That would be a good way to do that. That way they would sit down in one spot and not run every time I turn the camera on. You don't know how frustrating that is, I tell you. Anyway, let's see who else is here in the stream today. I got Sabrina Thomas. I love you, Joe. Well, I love you back, Sabrina. I appreciate that. Brown Pug, what's your favorite pizza place? Massey's Pizza. Let me see. Laundry Basket Demon. Wow. How in the world do you come up with that nickname? That's what I just don't know. Grease Demon. Oh, I appreciate it. I know. Grease Demon. Tier 1 sub. Woohoo. We got a Tier 1 sub on the Twitch side over here. How are you doing? Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Grease Demon. I appreciate you coming by. We'll see if usually how it goes is we have the bulk of the people come in on YouTube early and then they fade away. I'm probably not going to run too long of a stream tonight. I'm going to try and keep it down to about an hour, maybe a little bit longer, depending on if people are still here or not. Good. Chevy 5-speed is in the house. Chevy 5-speed. Hey, Poker Guy 18, how are you doing? It's good to see you, man. I appreciate you stopping by. My humble apologies. I did this at 6 o'clock instead of 8 o'clock. I don't know if that's a better time or not. I would just like... I really didn't leave the house. I was feeling kind of rotten. I think I ate something that didn't agree with me. Imagine that, huh? Joe is hungry. Got something that wasn't good for him. It happens. It happens more than you think. I didn't call you Grease Demon. I'm dual streaming. That's what I was saying I forgot to do. I want you both to see each other's live stream. Scroll across my screen. I can do that, and I'm going to make that happen. I just flat forgot. I have a note right here to make it happen. Okay, it'll happen the next time, and that way, when I start talking to someone you have no idea who I'm talking about, you'll know. Grease Demon is my bro on Twitch. Poker Guy is on Twitch, and I do apologize for not making that happen. I didn't realize that I hadn't done that until I sat down here on OBS and started getting set up for the stream. I had no idea. My favorite kind of cheese would be Swiss cheese. I like sharp cheddar cheese. That would be about accurate. No. I have a lot of demons that are my favorite demons. Laundry Basket Demon. I'm not sure where that comes from. Maybe I don't want to know. We'll see. What else we got here? Fly PP. Joe has a stomach worthy of Olympus. I used to be able to eat any damn thing and wouldn't bother me, but now I got to be a little careful what I do. Maybe that's why, huh? Yeah, we're gonna fix that the next time, Grease Demon. We're gonna make that happen. I know. I like to say I've done it before. I put it up. I didn't really like the look, and I can't remember how I did it, but I know it wasn't hard. So we'll do that. I see no reason why not to. It's not like Will Neff is scrolling across 60 miles an hour and you can't read it anyway. Really. Oh, favorite fast food restaurant of all time. If you're not barring Massey's Pizza, because that's a pizza place. It's not really fast food. I would go with Culver's right now. Culver's would be my fast food drive-through place. And I say that every time. I get asked that question a lot, and I say that every time. I'm wondering if I need to go off on a diatribe about something. There are some things that irritated me this week that kind of drove me crazy. Or I could talk about, I forget, I haven't live streamed in 2 weeks. I just did the Taco Bell video. I did not crucify them for that low temperature because literally it was 80% cold fixins in that thing. And it's probably just 140 degrees coming out of the scoop station. And by the time you put it on your things, lay them all out, put all this lettuce and crap, there's no way they're 140 anymore. Not at Taco Bell anyway. I would like to have seen a lot hotter. I'm betting they're supposed to be a little bit hotter. But I have in the past got temperatures in 130s, 140s, and I would let that slide on Taco Bell. And it always makes, and there's something that's been happening I'm sorry if I don't get your questions. I got a couple things I got to say. I think this Taco Bell video is the 8th video that I've been recognized when I'm shooting the video, either by staff or by customers in the parking lot. As you could see in the beginning of the videos, I had 2 shout-outs from employees there, and I'm really surprised they did that because I had somebody in Discord tell me that they have a social media thing where they're not allowed to talk to creators and talk to them in any special way when they come through the drive-through, and that you can get written up for that. So I hope they don't get in trouble for that. They were two really good guys that I did 2 complete different shout-outs. I was so happy. I love to get shout-outs before I do my videos. And then there's Arby's. And as some of you may think, well, I trashed Arby's over their cold turkey gobbler sandwich. I trashed them. But it was supposed to be a hot sandwich, and it came out room temperature, 80s degrees. You hear me? 85 degrees. I can't remember all the temperatures right off the top of my head, but come on. I stuck that right in the meat too. I don't get it. There were not that hot ingredients in there, but they should have at least got it over 100. I would not have crucified him. I would have crucified him over 100. I would have crucified him. I would have probably failed him for 130. But I probably wouldn't have took off their score for it. And it was a shame because it was the deep fried turkey gobbler sandwich, it was such a pretty sandwich. Could have been a little bit bigger, but it just, I wanted to give it, I wanted to give it a score in the 6s. I really did, but not when they failed the temp. Yeah. And the weight test. Because I get so upset over this. Arby's. They have posted serving weights, and they were like 2 ounces under. What did you leave off that sandwich, dude? You could have made it up with the condiments. Come on. What's wrong with Arby's? Yeah, Arby's. Yeah, I get these things because, I have an account with Arby's, so I get these things. Will you share your opinion on your last visit? Like, no, I don't think so. Because the last time I shared my opinion on the visit, I get 2 of these One on Us cards where I can go get free food. I don't need any more of those. I just Arby's. What's wrong with you? Is there any good food out there? Am I going to see 7s or 8s before I get put in a nursing home permanently? I don't know. Jimmy John's. I like Jimmy John's. I'm a sort of a Jimmy John fanboy, even though they've been bought up by another management company, and that management company got bought up by a private equity firm. Who in the world thought that making a sandwich out of a pickle was a good idea? I know where they got it. They copied it off some deli that did it somewhere as like a specialty thing. And that's fine. If you like that, they don't even like making them. I'm sure they don't. Now, those guys, the JJs where I go, they are top tier, man. They are on their game. They are friendly to me. They don't give me a hard time. They make my food. They are great. But because they got to scoop out the inside of the pickle. Otherwise, it's going to go slippy sliding all over the place, which it did anyway. And then a pickle. Start taking a bite out of a pickle that's been split down the middle. What do you think's going to happen? You're going to get a lap full of pickle juice. My pants, it looked like I peed my pants when I got done doing my bite test. Not me. Excuse me. Shadow Joe looks like he had an accident after he did his sneakadoodle bites. I can tell you that from experience. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. And those things, they looked horrible. But anyway, my goodness, what are you thinking there at Jimmy John's? Or are you just not thinking? Oh, my goodness. Firehouse subs. I'm not a fan of Firehouse subs anymore. I used to be until the parent company of Burger King bought them. But their Thanksgiving turkey sub, I can't remember. Did I fail them on the temperature? I think I failed them on the temperature test. My goodness. I mean, they weren't that bad, actually. They were not that bad. I like the stovetop stuffing in it because I'll eat stovetop stuffing all day long all by itself. I have no problem with that. But that's my 3 videos there. Yeah. I mean, I don't like to do negative reviews, but I keep doing them. I can't lie. I mean, and that's the part about this. When I'm recognized in the place, I was recognized to Firehouse subs. The person that made my sandwich watches my videos and then brought it out to me out the window herself and said she made him special for me. Do you know what that's like? I have to give it a bad score when these people are like doing selfies out the drive-through window for me, and I get it home and I've got to trash them. What do you do? Oh my goodness. Sorry. Gotta breathe. Take a drink. Take a couple questions. Now, I got another rant too. I got another one kind of got me upset. Frickin' TikTok. No, I'll do a couple questions first. Let me see. What do we got any questions in here? What do you think was the most negative review was? Oh, that's easy. I've answered that about 150 times. That would be Dunkin', that tomato pesto crap. And we've had some reviews getting down there in the 3s and stuff. So we're just a few breaths away from the unseating Dunkin'. Now, I think Dunkin' had a 1 point something. It's gonna take a lot to unseat Dunkin'. You're really gonna have to screw up big. Yeah. Is Shadow Joe okay after the Popeyes lemon pepper wings a few months back? Yeah, he healed up from that. He got sick from it. Shadow Joe's got a weak stomach. Let me tell you that right now. He's also kind of weak constitution. Very vindictive. I don't get it, Very vindictive. I mean, I can't see. You see the last video? I decided, you know what? I'm not even saying anything to him. I'm not saying anything to him because I'm tired of it. Because every time I say something, I get a smart aleck remark back. Or like I tell a guy he's looking good. Hey, you've lost some weight. Yeah, we've both been on a weight loss campaign. He knows that. Okay, what's he say to me? Sounds like you need a little bit of diet action yourself. I mean, come on. It's the holidays. What are we going to do here? Anyway. Yeah, Shadow Joe, I don't know. Bisquick, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Thank you, whatever. I'm just like, whatever. Oh, thank you. Tevin, how are you doing? Chocolate egg, frick TikTok. Yeah, TikTok. Yeah, I'm going to get started on TikTok. I thought I had TikTok beat, okay? I did. TikTok is constantly changing and trying to get better. They are trying to get better. I'll give them that. But this thing, you've heard me rail on about the music. I use royalty-free music. I pay a subscription price for that. And it says right there on the front page, clear for TikTok, okay? So I should be able to pick any song for TikTok and YouTube. I should be able to take the same video from YouTube and post it on TikTok with that music. No. First problem is if you don't use TikTok's own music, then you can only have 60 seconds of music. And you know, all the hand claps and pops and swishy noises, they count that as music. So you got to somehow account for that and not have 60 seconds of music plus the sound effects. So when I put up for TikTok, because TikTok sends me revenue, it helps the channel. It does. I mean, some months I might get $100. Some months, if I get a viral video, I might get $1,000 or $900. Rarely, but sometimes I do. Anyway, that's why I keep doing it and punishing myself. Okay, so that's what we do. But the problem, then the second hurdle is, out of this royalty-free music that's supposed to be able to use on TikTok, they copyright mute at least 80% of it. So before I can upload to them, I will sit there and go through songs and upload them to them and see what's clear first before I do it. And then I have to keep it down to 60 seconds. Now I can put it up there and let them mute me and then spend the next week going to Epidemic Sound and having them go to TikTok, and then they'll lift the restriction on it. They'll say, okay, it's not copyrighted. But by the time that's over, the video's dead. Nobody's going to watch it. So you're screwed. What? Show the drink. Gatorade. Anyway, so you're screwed. That's why I look down at the comments, then I'll lose my train of thought. Anyway, so that's what I deal with when I do it. So it takes me, so I'm done. I upload my video to YouTube and I put it out and I get ready for TikTok. So the first thing I do with TikTok is I chop the first half of it off. Done, deleted. Kills me to do that because especially on the title roll, I can spend upwards of 4 or 5 hours building that title roll. Like the very last one you saw, yeah, I spent 3 or 4 hours building that title before we got to the cat. Just the text. Okay, so then I recut my video and shorten down the B-roll part. I take the bite test. I used to try and put the bite test in it, but I chopped the bite test out. Just gone, no bite test, whatever. So all you're going to see is a music to reveal the music in a shortened version on TikTok and then to the end of the video. Okay, that's fine. I don't think that many people cross over to YouTube, so it really doesn't matter. It sends people over here. Fine. But you could now, if you use their music, you're not subject to the rule from their music library, except up until recently, the only way you could get that music was on your phone, but you can't download it. Mind you, you can't download it. You have to like somehow put it on your video while it's up on TikTok, but you can't edit your video to make it fit. It just like plunk, you put it there. I mean, it's so lame. Okay, that's fine. I've been dealing with that for a year. Okay, and they also have a computer interface. You can go on your PC on your web browser. Just recently, they gave you access to their music library that is unrestricted on time. And I'm like, sweet. But you still can't download it, okay? But you can get you can get an audio recorder and scrub it and suck that off there and so you can get music. But you're not doing it the way they want you to. They don't want you to do that. God help you if you took something in a copyrighted music off of TikTok. Let me tell you something. And I was like, ooh, my hopes are up. I can now re-edit. Take me a couple hours, but I can sew that music into my video and put it on YouTube. I can put almost the entire video up there. I'm like, sweet. Or short form, but I'm not ever going to have to worry about that muting thing because they'll wait. Sometimes they'll wait like a half a day and then mute you for copyright. You know, they don't do it all. Oh, I'm almost done. I know you're probably tired of hearing about frickin' TikTok because we're not even on TikTok right now. We're on YouTube and Twitch. Okay, so the first 3 or 4 pages on their music selection, it doesn't sound too bad. Not too bad. And then after you get past about the 5th or 6th page, it is trash. It would make bad elevator music look good. I think a toddler out in the garage on a 20-year-old computer made some of this music. I really do. It's garbage. Garbage. In Chinese, a lot of it in Chinese, but it's garbage. I can't even use it. So yeah, elevator music. Yeah, elevator music is better than this. It's like, I don't know. I don't want to say something's going to get me in trouble, you know. But it's like they got a family, and I don't know. I'm not even gonna go there. We're gonna let that go because I had something I wanted to say. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing with. I was so close to abandoning TikTok last night, and I still may abandon them. And maybe wait a year or two and see if they improve their interface, or at least get some music selection that's not pure homemade trash. Trash. I mean, I have a headache thinking about it. Anyway, TikTok. Screw TikTok. I'm going to take questions for a while. I'm done getting my blood pressure out of parameters, talking about stuff. All right, here we got that Biscuit. How are you doing? What else we got? Lovey. Hey, how are you doing? Stone Cold Dam. Hey, Gregco, how are you doing? Ray Connie wrote me a big long thing here. My friend is Greg. Watch all your videos and tell us to subscribe. Subscribe and I love you. Raid Connie, go to my YouTube channel. And actually, in some of the old live streams up here, there is a link. There is my email address. And then there's a rule. On any of my YouTube videos in the description, go down there. It'll tell you how to get your birthday shout out in the video. You must email me at joeishungrychannel at gmail.com. And there are some parameters that you need to go by when you do a submission, and we'll get it in there, not a problem. Hey, Flash Sosa, how are you? So, yeah, that just addressed what you asked me. Tevin, Alfie Jax. Yeah, I got it right, Jax. I don't know why I was trying to add more syllables. Have you thought about coming to the UK, if at all? Particular, would you like to visit? I don't know. I haven't really thought about going to the UK. I know it probably doesn't cost that much to fly there. I would like fish and chips. I know that. I know they have some stuff. I'd like to try some of the standard fast food places because I bet they're better than here in the U.S. I think the UK has probably got better food because you're not going to put up with some of the substandard crap. I mean, great day. Some of the stuff that I've been dealing with here. Brown Pug. TikTok is 1.2. TikTok is about a 0.9, 0.9. Sabrina Thomas, what's your Culver's go-to Culver's order? If it's in February, it's the walleye, if Northwoods walleye, and otherwise it's a double Butterburger plate with onion rings and Diet Coke. Funny name. What's this about? This is my live stream. I'm a YouTube video guy, and I do live streams every week to keep in touch with the people who watch my videos. I try to anyway. Have you thought about doing a tier list on the video, ranking places overall for you? I'm thinking about it. I am really thinking about it. We've got in my Discord. We have somebody that keeps up with all my stuff, but it's out of date a little bit. I asked him for access to the document that they do that, so I can keep it updated too. And I haven't heard back from him. So he said he actually did hear from him, but he just never gave me the information. Okay, that was my go-to Culver's order. Sabrina, no problem, Sabrina. I meant, what's the stream about? I know what you do. The stream, I just talk about my videos that I did. and take questions. You can ask me questions that are not even video related. That's fine. I try not to go too political or anything like that, because YouTube is a heavily left-leaning political platform, and I like making videos more than I worry about my political views being known. I just like my videos. So yeah, I take questions, talk to people, let people interact with me. That's pretty much, and I like to interact with them, and I like to live stream. I actually enjoy this act that you see me doing right now. Sure enough, otherwise I wouldn't be going to the trouble. I would be like prepping for the next video, and that's maybe what I do when I get home. What's my Twitch handle? What is my Twitch handle? Is it Joe's Hungry Bite? I've forgotten what's my Twitch handle. I'll look. I will settle that right now, brother. Twitch. Joe's Hungry Channel, all one word. That is my Twitch channel. Oh, goodness me. I opened up Twitch and there I am talking. Oh, I can't do that, man. That's like disorienting. This disconcerting is the word that I would like to use. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, moderator, for doing your business. Half Demon 43, what's up, my friend? What do you think of the Thick of It by KSI Joe? I don't know who Thick of It by KSI Joe is. You can send me a link. No. I was answering the wrong. Hey, it's Hayden asked me that. What's Half Demon 43? I didn't get the alert. What did I miss? Me carrying on about the last 4 videos and how, some of them have been kind of rough. And also I went on a thing about TikTok, their latest attempt at pushing me over the edge and driving me insane and making me abandon their platform. Laundry Basket Demon, my friend. Yeah, I don't know. I'm having issues with my music. I'm beginning to run out of stuff that appeals to me that I haven't played before, even on Epidemic Sound that has a massive library. The thing that Epidemic does, though, that irritates me, that I have actually messaged them about, and they told me it was my web browser, is when you download something, it puts a little arrow to the left, and it tells you when you downloaded it last, okay? Most platforms do that you get your music from, that you pay for, and that little mark on there stays there forever. So you know if you've used that music before. But they're not doing, they randomly disappear. I think they're trying to make you think that there's more music there than there is. I find it very irritating. So now I'm marking everything I download. If I ever download anything, I put it in a playlist. That way I have a little check mark beside it that's in my playlist now. So I'm going to outsmart them, damn it. You got that right. But I don't know what to do, because if you go to any of the other platforms that you can pay to get music, it's the same stuff, and I'm like, it's kind of depressing. I don't know what to do. I've taken submissions, but I've only had one person. I used 2 of their songs once, and that was it. Otherwise, I hear music, they play, but it just really doesn't do it for me, I'm not into super heavy, and I don't mind metal, but you have to have a discernible percussive beat to it, in order to put it in the video. You just can't be like headbanging music, random nasty sounding headbanging music. I have a little bit of taste in my music, I would love to take submissions from people. I would love to. And YouTube, getting off the free YouTube, you got to be careful with using YouTube's in-house music, because they can change the terms and the conditions of the contract anytime they want after the fact, and then turn around and try to demonetize you or take your money 5 years later. They can do that. So I think that's kind of bad. So that's why you don't see me use a lot of YouTube music. I use every once in a while, I'll use some, but not very often. Babatron. Laundry Basket Demon. Oh, I have dual Laundry Basket Demons. You're saying the same thing in both chats. Send me a link to my email, Laundry Basket. That's all you got to do. Seymour Buns. Nice name. I like that. I still can't figure out where Laundry Basket Demon came from. Unless there's something bad in the laundry basket you really don't want to see. Yeah. I was curious, do you select your songs for Joe is Hungry videos, or does the production team? Let me answer that question. I'm gonna answer that question. Yes, I am the production team. I am everything. There is only one person besides Shadow Joe in the production team, and that is me. So I pick them out. I spend hours pouring through songs trying to find something. It's not necessarily any type. It just has to pull at my heartstrings. It has to catch my attention. And then, especially for the intro opening song, it has to like do something. I mean, if you can't find something, a lot of times I'll just use, what do I always say? Techno trance. Use techno trance when you can't find anything. So if you see techno trance in the opening shot, Joe couldn't find anything. Anyway, that's the question. Will has some chatters that like music. That would be a great place to start. Yeah, maybe I ought to DM my buddy there, Will Neff, and see if he can't suggest that in his stream to do some submissions, because Will's got some very good taste in music. I'll give you that, because I occasionally listen to his stream. Actually, I am a Will Neffer, even though I don't know if has he been playing my videos lately. I haven't been in there for last week, so I can't really tell. Can you tell me that if you watch his channel religiously? If anybody knows, let me know. I don't really. It's up to him whether he does or not. I don't really. I'm all right if he doesn't. Okay, how's it going? Things are going pretty good here. Obama back, Kwama back. I'm working on it, brother. I'm working on it. Mr. 3D Paint Wizard. How about reviewing different food subscription boxes, international snacks and such? Interesting. I should do freezer food too, but I don't. I was going to do some freezer food. My wife's like, don't do freezer food. I've done freezer food before. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a lot easier to film because I don't have to do the drive-thru. The drive-thru is a lot of work. Let me tell you. Any thoughts on Joey's Food World? I don't really watch him. I don't think you all may love him, but I don't think he's very funny. And I don't usually watch food reviews because they affect my own reviews. And I'll be giving him scores similar because I'll be seeing what they saw, and I prefer to just do it blind right off the bat. So kudos to your product. I appreciate that, Bob. What else was I going to say? What else has been going on here at the Joe is Hungry channel? I'm replacing all my. Let me premise this. I hate my GoPros. I really do, but they're the best that I can do while filming in my car because the dynamic lighting, they do dynamic lighting well. But the Hero 10s are a bad run. They are trash. I have 3 of them that I've had to take out of service. One would just freeze up. The other one would just randomly turn on and off while I was filming. You see, when I'm rolling that drive-through, when I fire it up and I clap my hands and I start, they have to run flawlessly until the very end, until the end of the temperature test. There can be no camera crap in the bed in the middle of my video. Then otherwise I have to start all over again. It just destroys it. And what's the third one do? The third one sometimes it just doesn't record. Or overheats early. I don't know. I'll answer this question. I got a good question here. Somebody wanted to know if I ever dropped and cut myself with my spinning knife. Storm Real. The answer to that is, oh yeah, I have. I have not cut myself for quite a while, and I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I've cut myself quite a number of times, actually. I have not recently, and I'm not going to say anything. I need to sharpen it. It's getting a little bit dull. Maybe I'll sharpen it in the live stream if y'all want to see me sharpen. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, but it turns out that the Hero 12s are pretty solid. I got a couple of them. I've been running them. They will run twice as long on the battery, and I've not overheated one yet. So I'm replacing all 6, actually, I have 6 GoPros now. 6 GoPros, all with Hero 12s. And I've got 4 of them replaced now. And I've been very happy with the results. They're doing a lot better with white balance. And so when I'm shooting with the 12s, I'm not having to do any post-production alterations in the video like I am with the 10s. The 10s were a nightmare. The 9s, I have still have a single 9 running, Hero 9, and it's pretty good. It doesn't last a long time. It eats the battery up fairly fast, and it will overheat. But it's not done any wonky stuff, crapped on me, or done anything like that. So I'll be taking 5 of those out of service. I'm going to use one for a selfie cam so I don't have to get one of the cameras out of the car to shoot my selfies. And I'm probably going to give one of them to my sister so she can take some more pictures of Louis, since y'all seem to love Louis so much. We're gonna do that, and I also got to get catnip. That, but I wonder who the Tart Tizzle is here, dude. It's a long time no see, Tart Tizzle. You thought I wouldn't see you. I'm surprised I didn't see you come in on the Twitch stream part. I'm just doing. I come here about once a week and run my mouth, talk about channel business and stuff. I'm in here early today. Don't have a big turnout, but that's not really what matters. Is, I got a fair number of people that come here and see me. I don't stream much. Tart, I'm not a streamer. I'm not a professional streamer. I don't think I have what it takes. I don't have the voice, because after about 3 hours, I've done almost 4 hours before, and I'm hoarse for 2 days afterwards, and that'll probably happen tonight. I've been here an hour, and I can feel my voice going already. But anyway, it's good to see you. I have not done Panda Express. I don't know why I keep skipping over Panda Express whenever I see him coming out with something new. Yeah, I don't see how streamers do it. I know you stream a fair amount. You probably don't talk as loud. You probably keep your voice down. Like, there's a ton of people out there that stream. There's Will Neff. I like Will Neff, and then Joe Bartolozzi and all those guys. They do this every day, and they're screaming sometimes too. Your voice must get tougher after a while, is all I can say. I don't know that I could do that. I don't know if I could have that lifestyle where I have to be in front of a camera so many days a week like that. I prefer videos where I can cover up the fact that I burped, or that I can't say that it took me 12 attempts to say one word, or the name of a sandwich, or stuff like that, where I can cut out and make it go by really fast. And, I like that control. But yeah, I didn't know. I've been to Panda once, and that's it. Somebody asked me a question. I got to scroll back for a question. I got to make sure I'm not missing questions. They asked me about Joey's tour. I don't know why people keep asking me about Joey's tour, because we got the same name. Okay, Chocolate Egg, RFK, going to save our souls. Nah, I don't think he's going to save our souls. He's probably going to hopefully improve our diet a little bit. I doubt it. Big food is like all powerful, and plus we like to eat crap. You can't make us quit eating crap that we like. Anyway, I keep pushing merch back. I don't know. Appreciate you, Laundry Basket. Thank you for sending me that email. I'll check on that when I get out. But y'all got to remember, when you send me suggestions for music, I just can't use any music because I'll get copyrighted. You can't do that. YouTube will catch you in about 3 milliseconds. You just can't do it. You want a compilation? Yeah, I'd like. Oh, a compilation. Yeah, I don't know. I got to think about how I would do that. Maybe get a whole bunch of different bytes and then slap them all together, or scores. I don't know. It's Evil Joe. Evil Joe is coming out. Yeah, sometimes we occupy the same space. Seymour Buns. I do like that name because, you no doubt what that name means. Laundry Basket Demon. You got a good name and all, but I'm like, where did you come up with that? You got to tell us, because you had to come up with that somehow. It's like I used to, back in the days, like 20 years ago, back in the IRC, I used to be called the Gasher Man. That came from a Stephen King novel, actually, the Two Towers novel series. So all these have a root in their name. We just don't come up with these, pull these out of our rear end. Yeah, RFK is going to get my red Gatorade. No, please, not the Gatorade, not the Diet Coke, RFK. I swear I won't drink so much. Don't be too hard on old RFK. His heart's in the right place. It really is. And I don't think he wants to steal your food anyway. Just, subscribe. Oh, Tart, you didn't have to do that, dude. I'm good. Appreciate it, Tart. You didn't have to sub me. I'll sub you when I get home. How is your stream going? All right? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Vince, you are the man. You are the first person in 56 minutes that has finally realized that I'm not wearing the same glasses anymore. I got some new specs, brother. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I like them, too. I've been wearing those other frame glasses for like 25 years. I have I keep them, I use the same glasses so I can use parts on them. When you break the frame, you're not screwed. You can just pull you can pull like an earpiece off of another one. Yeah, I've got probably 25 or 30 of those things. Yeah. Thank you, Vincent Hoffman. Vincent Hoffman, shout out, brother, from the Joe is Hungry live stream for noticing my specs. Yes, sir. How in the God's name are you going to do a 24-hour live stream? Your new glasses. Yeah, Vince. I wish I could give him a Gatorade. You should get a Gatorade for noticing that. This should be something. Okay, is auto-generated name just Laundry Basket for a while. I had an Xbox and the word demon, so I combined it. Okay, I can see that. I was thinking maybe something fell off the clothes that was not very good, and it's like, oh, there's a demon in my laundry basket. But no, my imagination is sometimes better than truth. Yeah. Lots of caffeine. I don't know. Try not to talk too loud. Are you going to be gaming? I don't game, so sorry. What else we got here? How many people we got watching me? Yeah, it's all right. And unreview it all. Evil Joe is hungry. I'm here to steal all the food and unreview it all. Evil, no, you're mistaking yourself with Shadow Joe. Shadow Joe is not evil. He's not evil. He's just very egotistical, self-centered, and got a little mean streak in him. But he has a very good palate, and that's why we keep him. Otherwise, we would banish him to the nether realm, to never be seen again. But we need him. We all need Shadow Joe. Yeah, I like live streaming. It gives me pleasure to live stream. I actually enjoy this part. I like taking the questions. I like unloading and telling people what has irritated the crap out of me. And I try not to swear too much because of YouTube, and my channel. I don't swear in my channel, but in real life, I got a potty mouth. Tell you right up front, F-bombs every third word. Every third word. Yeah. But I think I can actually... My hair ain't sticking up, is it? I don't want my hair sticking up. I hate that. there's a lot of things getting old, and you just don't want your hair sticking up. Just a bad look. Malthasar, how are you doing? You came in to see me. Malthasar is here. I remember from the last time. But Tart, yeah, I'll jump in there on your stream, Tart, when I get done with this, because I'm not going to be up too late at this tonight. I mean, it's only 7 o'clock. I'm really, really early. I wasn't going to start till 8 o'clock, but I decided, I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like waiting. I'm going to go ahead and stream now. 6 o'clock's a good time for me anyway. That way I'm not clashing with any of the big time streamers, you know, because I have a lot of Will Neff people that come in here and watch my stream. And yeah, when if Will Neff comes on and starts streaming when I'm streaming, it's just like this exodus. So I try not to do that. And I love Will Neff. Don't get me wrong. Will Neff's been really good to me. You know who he is. I mean, you're a Twitch streamer. You're a hardcore Twitch streamer, Tart. You are hardcore. It takes some dedication, man. Phew. I couldn't do it. But thank you for enlightening me, Basket Demon. Laundry Basket Demon. Basket Demon for short. How long does Chocolate Egg wants to ask? How long does it take me to shoot my video? You mean start to finish to video posted to when I get the idea? About 2 to 2.5 days. Takes me about 4 or 5 hours. It could take 2, could take 5 hours doing research. I write out this 3 pages of data sheet with all that information unorganized. Like, it's kind of organized, but it's not. And then I take that information. I will write out an intro script, you know, so I can which camera to point to, you know, call out all the birthday shout outs. And get all that done. And I'll spend the first day doing that. The second day I start shooting. I usually lounge around till about noon, and I go out and shoot. And I usually finish by about 5:30 or 6 in the evening. And then I'll edit that whole evening up till midnight. I'll get what I call the rough cut. I'll cut the body, all the talking heads, and I'll skip over all the B-roll part. And then I get up at 8:30 the next morning, if I can get up that early, if I don't lay in bed. And then I'll start at the very beginning of the video again, and I'll start the B-roll part, which is the title roll, the cat, the reveal, the bite test, and all that. And then by the time I finish that, it's usually 4:30 in the afternoon, and then I start proofing. I'll watch it a couple of times, fix the stuff that I see, then I'll upload it to YouTube. I'll have my sister read it, check up for spelling and errors. We'll watch it. Then I'll sit there. If I make any changes, then I have to start proofing all over again and watch it. Because if you do a shift, and it could cause a problem down the road if you forgot to turn auto ripple off, then that can cause artifacts in the video. So I have to watch it all again. And then, and only then, probably about 5:30 or 6, I will post. And that's how long it takes to make a video. I'm never going to answer that question again. You met Will Neff? I actually had it in my crazy mind that I'd drive out there and do a live out there because he's done so much for me out to Austin. But that's probably insanity on my part. But yeah, Will Neff is a cool dude. He is. I mean, when I first started, he set up my Twitch account, sent people over to it. He offered to send me a computer to stream with, but I already got one. You know, I've got my notebook here, and it's dual streaming now, and they're not even sneezing. I could triple stream on it, and it has enough processor power to do it. But yeah, that would be fun. I would do that. I would be so. I want to see his face in I want to see him and Emaru. I want to see Emaru because Emaru started playing my videos and acknowledged my presence before Will Neff did. Few days, but he did. There's a whole, I don't want to go through the whole story of all that, but I actually live streamed once with her and him at the same time, and that was like breathtaking just to see him, you know, because you know how it is when you have somebody in a live stream. It's like they're on TV. They're almost surreal. They're not real people, and that's all I am. I'm just like anybody else, but and I get that same effect with Will and Emaru. They're like super people almost, and to actually see him in real life would be like I would sit there and go, hey, how you doing? That's all I want to do. But anyway, we'll see. So, you know, it doesn't, when I do videos and live stream, it doesn't make me immune to that effect. Same with, well, yeah, you know, just not real. Yeah, I mean, I'm authentic. Yeah, I appreciate that. I try to be. I mean, you gotta, I notice in videos, when you're doing videos or talking on anything, you almost got to put a little bit more into it, because the camera tends to deaden your personality down a little bit. And you got to, you know, I'm telling you, you know, I have to learn to talk to the camera like it's a real person, and talk to them a little bit louder than normal. When I'm shooting my videos, I'm literally yelling, you know, literally yelling. You can't tell too much because this is a dynamic mic here. I shoot with a completely different microphone for videos. You have to. Yeah, it's interesting, but I appreciate that. Oh, let me see. Let me get through a few questions. I may call this a night. Oh, I've got Greece. Gave me gifts. Gift to take 2. I'm clicking on crap that I have no idea how to use. First time chat, Extra Evil Joe. How are you, Extra Evil Joe? Well, somebody's got to get rid of my evilness. Here, let me back that out. There you go, boys. Yeah, I'm evil. Vince. Okay, let me get a few more questions. I may actually shut this stream off early. Not that I don't have anything to talk about. I'm actually feeling pretty good. I was feeling rotten today. Nobody wants to hear how rotten I felt today, you know, because I hurt my hip. When you're old, you hurt everything all the time. You're just like in a constant state of, I pulled a muscle here. Oh, I pulled a muscle here. Whatever. But anyway, let me clear a few questions, see if y'all got any more questions. Anybody wants to ask me anything else? It's getting probably on supper time too. Molded bread salmon. Can I turn your Diet Coke into original Coke? I don't have any original Coke here. I mean, I can drink either one. I just kind of got addicted to this a long time ago. Easter egg, 6 is better. Okay. Poo Poo King. Nothing much. Just sitting there blathering along like I normally do when I do my live streams. Get all bent out of shape over these people giving me cold ass food, and they really shouldn't. Oops. Got to keep the... I get admonished for saying bad words. So I don't say bad words. That's Shadow Joe that does that. Dripples, my brother showed me your stuff recently. Can't stop watching. Didn't know about these streams, but I love to see all the interaction. I appreciate it. I love the interaction. I like this. I like doing this, actually. It's not a revenue generator or anything like that. I mean, you get Twitch, you know, you get subscriptions for Twitch. Then you get something from that. Even if they didn't, I would still do it. But that's not why I'm here. You know, it's just, it's like, you know, like I was thinking about talking about, you know, people ask me, why did I start doing these videos? I don't know. You know, I like playing with the cameras. I thought it'd be cool. It's more of a challenge to see if anybody'd even watch them. And it's been a very long, long path of getting here. But the greater question is, why do I keep doing it? You know, what are my goals? And I ask myself that, and I'm not really sure how to answer that. You know, my goal is not to get rich and to make a living. I'm not really rich, but I don't need to. I'm making a living. That's not why I'm doing them. My first goal was to make it at least pay for itself so it doesn't cost me money to make these videos out of my pocket. That would be kind of dumb to do something like that. If I did that, I would be doing fixed car videos in the first place. So that's kind of a hard question to ask. I'm not really sure what to say, because I watched a video of this guy that has over 1 million subs. He just stopped making his truck driver video, stopped making him, and I watched him, and he was trying to explain why, and and I'm not going to understand that. But my goals, I don't know. It makes enough to pay for itself, no question about that. I like to be able to live stream because I can talk about stuff that I really don't talk to anybody else about. I really don't. I really don't. I mostly just get frustrated sometimes, especially over TikTok. No, Georgia Hotshot did not quit. I'm talking to, Georgia Hotshot did not quit. No, you know what happened to Georgia Hotshot? Well, if you watch any of his videos, yeah, the trees blew down on his house. He had that hurricane put 7 trees on his house. No, I'm talking about Alex, the trucking guy, I think is what you call him. I didn't really watch these videos much. I didn't really think he was that entertaining. But he quit. Riding with Dave quit. I don't know. I'm in a different situation. Like my goals, I'm not really sure. My family, yeah, my sister does. She's in the chat here. But, you got to define goals. Where are we going to be going this 5 years from now? What do I hope to achieve? Do I want 1 million subscribers? Do I think I could get 1 million subscribers? I don't think I could, actually. I really don't, unless I change something dramatically on my videos or refine them even better, or, do some things that foster more views. But I don't want to get rid of the birthday shout outs. They don't really help views. I don't want to get rid of the title roll, because I love doing my title rolls. That you don't need all that fluff. My videos should actually start off with me talking, and that's it. I just don't know. Your goal is to get a Joe is Hungry shout out. When I can achieve that, Tart, you are the man. You are the man, Tart. I shouted you out. I remember the video. I'll do it again. Where's my to-do list? Shout out Tart Tizzle. Again. I'll do that. If I knew your birthday, I would give you a birthday shout out. I'll do it again. No, you ain't asking much. I do birthday shout-outs. But on the subject of where the channel goes and what I'm doing, there are some things I could do that probably help the video. I don't know. I'd basically have to change the structure, but I don't know. I don't know if that's really the answer either. Because my videos are very unique. I haven't seen anybody making videos like my videos. I didn't look at anything and say, oh, I didn't plan this. This is how my videos are going to be structured. This is what I was going to do. They kind of morphed over time, because the videos have to give me pleasure too. And I enjoy, I enjoy making all the text boxes move all over the place and stuff like that. That's actually quite complicated, because when you see the Avenger, like in the Joe is Hungry, when you see these letters move like that, I have a separate video track for each character, and I have to keyframe it to all of them to do the same thing. I've gotten a little better at it, but I don't know. The goals, I think the goals that I put out for myself, I've reached. I never expected to see 100,000 subscribers. I never expected to have a Twitch channel where the size that it is. I never expected that. I didn't think that would happen. To get 1 million subs, that would be like cool. That would be nirvana. I could put it up to my other, put a gold plaque up there. Heck yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's gold, it's something. Anyway. Yeah, Big John. Yeah, talking about truckers. Yeah, back to the thing, some of the truckers that quit. Trucker Jukebox. Now, I never watched Trucker Jukebox, but I watched a lot of trucking videos. But driving a semi truck is actually quite hard on your health. I mean, bad food, no exercise. I mean, it's devastating to your health. I think if I ever did it, I would want to be. I think I would want to be a delivery driver where I like to grocery stores, even though they suck to deliver to. I would want something where I would be unloading the truck by hand to give me exercise, because I like doing stuff like that. But I'm not going all right. I'm not going to be doing that. Oh, September 4. I can still do it. 9/4. Well, I'll put it on Google. I'll tell you what. I'll put it on Google Calendar, and I'll make sure I get it before your next birthday tart. I got Will Neff's in Google Calendar. I got Emaru's in Google Calendar. Emaru's born in January, so hers is coming up. I got to do her something special. I'm gonna call her, like I said the last time, my queen. My queen. She is my queen. Anyway, we'll do her something special. I put it in Google Calendar and it notifies me. So I'll do that. You will go in there, my brother. Anyway. Hey! Oh, my brother finally came to my live stream. How are you doing? How's everything? I am due to come up there. I just keep getting tripped up. You know, I'm pressure spraying the porch off, and I like twist a muscle in my hip. That's been days ago, and it's still a little sore. And then, well, I got to do this review. I got to do this review before I go so I can have enough time, because you got to have a review every so often. You just can't skip a review and go off and visit your family. I mean, you think you can, but you really can't. Anyway, I'm glad. But anyway, yeah, it's my brother. I have 2 of my family members come in my live stream, maybe 3. You never know. I don't know if Alice comes in here or not. I don't think Alice checks my drive stream yet. I think she watches my videos, though, and sees me eating the evil food. Yeah, the evil food. It's got the devil in it. They're macro vegetarians, by the way. That's the reason I'm like gigging them. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, it's my brother. He's up in Ohio. I need to go up there. Alice, yeah, she sends me emails occasionally, but I haven't seen her in a while. She's out in San Jose, California. She's probably mourning right now after the election, but I'm non-political, so we're not going there today. Yeah, but I'm smiling. You see me smiling? Yes. There you go. Oh, goodness. Anyway, we'll get it up there. Half Demon 43. You're half an hour. Yeah, she's in San Jose, sure enough. Yeah, I don't know, like I say, we'll see. The channel may grow again, may have another exponential growth. You never know. You just never know. Because the channel growth, I've found that, yeah, some of it has to do with your content. And I picked probably the worst possible thing I could do for YouTube content, and that's food reviews, because it is packed with competition. Packed. Everybody and their brother does food reviews. Everybody. So I had to do something different. And then the second problem with food reviews is their shelf life. The shelf life of the videos is extremely short. A couple of weeks, 3 weeks at best, and then it's going to get a trickle. That's it. It's done. The third thing is the length. Just shy of 10 minutes or so, you're not going to get a ton of ad revenue over it. Now, yeah, I could blather on like I'm doing right now and make my videos last longer. And I'll watch videos. Oh, it just irritates the snot out of me to watch a video about something, because I watch all sorts of SpaceX videos, and they'll start like blah, 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 blah. Before they actually got what is going on, they've been talking for like 3.5 minutes trying to keep you there. That's so irritating. Don't do that. That's why my videos, yeah, there's a lot of gobbledygook in my videos, but I try and keep it short, concise, and to the point, and it has to do with the videos, with the exception of the birthday shout-outs. I started doing those, and I can't seem to stop, and people seem to like them. I ran a survey, and 90% of the people in the survey on YouTube said they wanted to keep them, so they stay there. I keep the whole sequence less than 16 seconds. That's the rule. Sometimes I go a little over, but most times it's under 16 seconds. That's why I do it quickly the way I do, to keep it down. So, you know, you can try and click past them, but it doesn't matter. By the time you go down to click, you'll be past it into the video. Anyway. That's what I got to say. Birthday shout outs are classic. Yeah, and I don't see a video format where that's going to end. I don't. I got it to where it's manageable now. Before I was like 3 videos behind in birthday shout outs. It was going crazy, but I did some things to mitigate that, and it worked out really, really well, and actually supports the channel a little bit too. Anyway, Paul Slayer, I appreciate that, Paul. 404 autism not found. Only politics I care about are the politics of food. Yeah, now you're talking my language, brother. You got that right. You got that right. I'm telling you right now. Wiener Schnitzel or Costco hot dog? Oh, dude. Dude, moldy bread. Why, my gosh, you're making me think for a living, Costco. Anyway, Bro 10. It's about the algorithm, trends changing YouTube at the time, mukbang food, or popularity go in cycles. Yeah, I have an aspect of mukbang in my thing, but without the sound. That's the bite test. And, that's something that I did as a joke. You know, like I said, my videos, they morph as time goes on, and that's something I did as a joke to my youngest brother because he can't stand the bite test. So I really went into it and went all, and I check the YouTube on the click rate. You got to keep your click rate above 50%. I know that, and nobody's clicking past it. So I'm like, okay, well, it stays. So that's why that's there. And it's the same way with the reveal. You know, of course, the reveal has always kind of been there, but it's gotten more structured now. And I've got more cameras for the reveal. I got all sorts of cool tools for the reveal. Anyway, that's how that goes. All right. So anybody else got any more questions? Because I think I'm going to call it a night tonight. Big question. Let's see if anybody answers me. 8 o'clock or 6 o'clock on Saturdays? I'll do a poll on I haven't done any food polls in a long time. I'll do a poll on YouTube and see what they say too. 8 o'clock or 6 o'clock Saturdays? Eastern time. I'm sorry, Tart. I thought you were Eastern. I don't know where you're at. Total Joker. I posted this in the thing. You didn't know I was here? I gotta go too, man. I'm gonna be shutting this off in a few minutes unless somebody asks me something else that I can't shut up about, which I probably should shut up. Will's on pop in and request them to do some music for you. Sweet. Yeah, I'm curious because I want something that really will. I need some sort of disclaimer. So all I need is a disclaimer so they can't back and copyright me 5 years from now. Central Standard Time. So you're only 1 hour off. Anyway, dude, I was in Discord. I posted this stream in Discord like at 4:30 this afternoon, and you were in there. I thought you were in there. Anyway, yeah, it's all right. I mean, we all got lives. I'm just pulling your chain, man. It's okay. It's okay. Your Pacific Standard Time 6 and 8 are both good. Okay. I'm just curious because they say that it is good to do your live stream at the same time every day. Will Neff doesn't do it at the same time every day. But he does a lot longer. He has, whatever. Tart, I don't know. Yeah, Discord. Yeah, my Discord people are coming in here now and getting upset because I'm leaving. What's the plan for Thanksgiving? I haven't made one yet. I know I'm going to eat at home. I usually share Thanksgiving Day with my wife. We sit alone home and eat and enjoy what we like to eat. Maybe I'll come over here and bring me a to-go plate and have it in the live stream. I don't know. That's on Thursday. I typically don't stream on Thursday. Hey, Joker. Yeah, Joker's the man. I feel bad. Making me feel bad about leaving, too, about going home. Mathesar, do you ever want to see people post their local fast food on your Discord? Yeah, they can. There's a whole place for that in the channel called Fan Art Memes. I only have like 2 or 3 channels. Yeah, I would encourage that. I want them to see me send me pictures in their email. I'll put them at the end of the. Well, I thought I'd put it. Usually don't put things at the end of your video, but I might find it interesting enough to put in a video. I wanted to do that at one time. That was my plan until I realized putting things after I call the score out just damages your algorithm, the YouTube algorithm. It derates you actually. Good, 6 p.m. Maybe we'll go 6 p.m. next week. Maybe we'll go 6 p.m. Where's my wife? My wife is a serious, I tell you, hardcore gamer, and she is gaming. I have to peel her away from her game when I come home because I come in and out, because there's I could go into the details of filming my video, but I really don't want to because talking to Shadow Joe requires a lot of extra dimensional activities in order to make sure we understand each other, and we do that. I've not watched SNL in 25 years. I have not watched SNL. Ever since they went hyper political, I quit watching them. I don't like political stuff. It just irritates me. The fan mail or you can post food. Yeah, the fan art memes. The fan mail was for live streams. No, I have an email address for fan mail, and then I have a regular PO box, but nobody sent me anything for a long time. So I don't know if I'm going to renew that or not at the end of the year. Probably will. Yeah. Okay. There has been crap for movies. I'll tell you how hard up I am for movies. I watched a oh God, now I can't remember the name of it. Clint Eastwood movie. No, I can't remember. I watched a Clint Eastwood movie that was over 20 years old the other night. Left 4 Dead a lot. 7 Days to Die a lot. She's playing another one I don't recognize. I have not seen her play Rust. My brother plays Rust. He's a gamer too, but I don't know that he actually plays online live. It's the holiday. Yeah, Half Demon said I've been too nice to Shadow Joe. Look, it's the holidays. We're supposed to get along on the holidays. The one time we get along where we actually like smile and talk to each other, I get comments like, "This is weird. Y'all are being weird." I'm like, "What? What do I want for Christmas? Not to be sick, not to pull a muscle, nothing. I don't need anything for Christmas. Whatever I want something, I just get it. Just like I bought 6 GoPros. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of them. The 2 of them that really misbehave, I can't really sell those. I mean, I could and reflash the firmware on them, but that wouldn't be a nice thing to do to someone, to get a GoPro that's going to start crapping its drawers when it's not doing it. I don't know what I'm going to do with the extra GoPros. I'm going to have some GoPros that actually do work. And I don't know. Maybe I'll sell them on eBay or something for like $50 or something. 'Cause I don't know. I don't know what the going price for Hero 10s is. Fried Studio. Anyway. R1 Nova. Sweet. Anyway, don't need anything. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this live stream tonight, unfortunately. All I want to is not be, I'll be happy just not to be sick on Christmas. I mean, it just seems like as soon as I retired, I've been like this like get kicked down one way after the other, looking forward to colors. Well, I am. I'd get it every year. Probably won't shoot a video. Where do you get your thermometers? Really? I get my thermometers. I got both of them off of Amazon. I actually have 3 thermometers. If you watched any of my videos in the past, the really old ones, the very first, this is my first thermometer. The battery's actually dead in it right now. And then the second one was this. And it works. This is backup thermometer in case prime thermometer goes bad. But I kept them both open. And they're pretty, I keep them zeroed and everything. I zero them occasionally, but I have 3 thermometers. That's in my bag I carry with me when I go out in case, because nothing worse than driving all the way there and you forget your thermometer. That means you got to drive all the way home and get it, and it just makes the whole day so much worse. Yeah. But I bought actually all 3. I bought the first one at Walmart. But the thing about the thermometers, you got to have a hold button on them. I bought another thermometer, didn't have a hold button, and I use it in my kitchen now because it doesn't. Because you got to do a hold. Once you get to where it quits moving, hold. In other words, so you can go up and talk and you say, "This is." I like the older thermometer because it wasn't an instant thermometer, and it would take a while, and I could see it. I'd hold it up against there, and I'd let I could see in the selfie screen when the numbers would quit rolling, and then I would hit hold and call it. I thought that was a really cool effect in the video. You speed it up and you'd watch the numbers go up. I thought that looked really cool. But it's easy. This thing doesn't fold back, so you can stab yourself to death with that thing. That's my first one. Anyway, your desk in the back looks vintage. That piece of crap, I threw a piece of carpet over it. No, that's actually it's not a piece of crap. I actually paid good money for that. I bought that used like 35 years ago. It's a pretty heavy ass desk, and to keep from the top needs a new finish. So I just threw a piece of carpet over the top there because sometimes I put my tools down and stuff when I'm working in the shop, and that way I don't destroy anything. It kind of needs to take that carpet and throw it away and get a new carpet and put it over it. That's what I use there. Here for the tabletop, I use on this one. I use wood laminate flooring screwed down to the top of this tabletop for my studio. Anyway, yeah. Appreciate it. Y'all are bailing in Twitch. One last question? I need a new chair, and I cannot find one that's any good. That's a problem. Do you drink coffee? Absolutely. Every day in the morning, I have a coffee maker. I make drip coffee. Yes, I do. And I am actually proud to say I am hungry. I am as hungry as I can be. Anyway, let me go over here. Get ready to call this a day. You should get a cool game chair. I see those chairs and then I read reviews that they're just not that comfortable. I don't know. Maybe Tart can help me with that, or somebody that streams a lot. So I need a bed. This chair here, it's okay, but it irritates me. I finally got it made. I oiled it up so it quit squeaking when I was making videos. I hate that. Favorite burger joint is Culver's Oladettes. And on that note, I am going to say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, it has been fun, and we will see you next Saturday, let's say at 6 p.m. Peace out, brothers.